What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Here in the garage tonight, working on the LS build for the truck and trying to get some things done tonight. Trying to get the alternator bracket and the power steering bracket mounted. I ordered the ICT billet, bracket billet for the alternator and the power steering pump from ICT billet, and kind of ran into a little bit of an issue with this tonight on getting this on here. Kind of a little frustrating, but I just want to give you guys an update on the truck and stuff. So I got a couple packages this week, and so I'm out here. I got one of the goodies put on here and kind of set up there and all that. So it's one of the goodies I got for this is I did not mention in the other videos, but I'll show you that. And then the other one was the ICT billet bracket that I purchased that is for this application for the LS, for the alternator and the power steering pump. And got this put on, and it's not working like I thought. So kind of sucks, kind of disappointing, a little bit frustrated, but I'll probably have to put the old one back on it. I'll have to clean the old bracket up really good and put the old one back on it and stuff. So because with this ICT billet, there's gonna have to be some notching to do, and I don't really want to tear up the pump and stuff. I really wasn't planning on replacing the pump at the moment, because it's not leaking or anything right now at the moment. But so yeah, let me kind of show you what we have. So one of the other goodies that I got here, along with the billet bracket for the ICT, for the alternator and the pump, we did some other changes to this. So I'm not running the old intake, I am running that intake right there. So let me flip this around, show you this intake. So this is the intake we are running. Got this from Jigs. This intake is for the LS1, LS2, and LS6 application. It's got the fuel rails. I don't have the fuel injectors and stuff in it yet. I'll probably pull the injectors out of the old intake, which is sitting right there. And then I also, for my CT billet, I did get this adapter so I can adapt my throttle body to this intake, because this opening is a 92 to 102 millimeter throttle body. And so this will take this and adapt this to a 75 millimeter throttle body. So that's on there. Works really good. The only issue that we have now is this right here. The clearance in between here, the throttle body, is kind of an issue. So I'm going to replace the water pump. I'm going to put a different water pump on it, that where the faucet or the adapter, this is down here and kind of facing out this way, due to the intake being a low profile intake. So find the water pump. It's a new one and stuff, but it is for a Camaro, Firebird, and a GTO, but it is for a 5760 liter LS, so that'll work for this one. And then so I'll get that and put that on here, and then should have the clearance there for that. So, and then here, let me show you the ICT billet bracket that I'm having an issue with. So here's the ICT billet bracket with the power steering pump. Now the issue that we are running into is this right here, and then also there is supposed to be this bushing that is supposed to go in between here, but due to the clearance here and the top of the reservoir right here, it's actually denting the reservoir and stuff. So that's kind of where we're at for this and everything. So that's the issue that I am running into for this bracket. And I know if I do any notching, then it's going to have to be replaced, and then I'm going to be back into getting another pump and stuff. So this one's still working, not leaking yet, so hopefully we don't run into that issue. So I'm going to probably just pull it off, and I'm going to run the old bracket. The old bracket sitting right here. I still kept it, which I'm kind of glad I did. Here's the old. I'm just gonna scrub it, clean it up really good and stuff. So okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna scrub it up, clean it up real good, and get all my bolts. I kept all the bolts and stuff for it, and I'll just put that back on and that. So a little disappointed, kind of frustrated for that. So, and I'll get a hold of ICT Billet. I did take some pictures of all this, so if I need to send those pictures to them, then I can and see what they say. But for right now, I'm gonna put the old bracket on and finish getting things mocked up. So yeah, and then I also ran into an issue because I had that fuel line up here, but due to the 90-degree fitting, it was hitting the back of the alternator. So luckily enough, the fuel rail came with the block cap here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another one, cap that off, and then I got the two fittings back here on the back of the intake. So I will have to run a fuel regulator, and so off the one side of the fuel regulator, I will go into kind of a Y and split it and go in the back of the fuel rails, and then I'll come from the fuel rail back to the fuel tank for the return line. So I have that kind of figured out for that and stuff. So I am really happy with the intake. It fits really good. It does have the ports underneath the back here. I'll flip you guys around. So back here underneath, there's some ports that these will fit right here. And so luckily enough with those, I can run my booster. And then I also got the PVC here that I need to run from here to that, and then I believe that line coming out of that valve cover will run back to one of those back there. And then also in the back of the intake, in the very back, is the map sensor hole for that, so that'll fit there and all that. So pretty happy, pretty pleased with that. I'm glad that's going to work. It's definitely going to clean that up a little bit, makes it look a lot better compared to this big bulky looking intake. So hopefully with doing this new intake, I can still pass emissions. I think I just need to have it tuned a little bit, and it should pass. But it's a lot better than having that big bulky intake. So we are pretty happy with that. So that's kind of where we're at. Just an update on this and stuff. So waiting. So there's a few items that I'm waiting for. The wiring harness is not here yet. I did order the new wiring harness that is for the drive-by-wire, and I did order the radiator. That's been a couple weeks now. Those are the two items that have not shown up yet, so we're going to keep an eye out on that. So we're kind of at a stopping point right now for this, so that's why it's kind of sitting over here to the side over here and stuff. So I can at least get some other cars in over here on the other side of the garage. I can do some other car work and stuff in here to kind of stay busy. And the boat, haven't touched it since I did that last video on it for the fuel system, so I haven't touched it. That's been a few weeks ago, so I haven't really touched it, but we're getting ready to get to the point where we're going to be getting back on that. So it's currently a little after 10 o'clock on Friday, so I'm gonna get this bracket pulled off and get the old one kind of set on there, mocked up, so I can get some things some other things finished up on it, mocking stuff up. I can at least mock some other things up here and go from there, and then we'll get to a certain point where everything will get taken back apart and put back together for the final time. I still got to put the rocker arms, push rods, and all that stuff back on it. I haven't done that yet. And the other head gasket, I had to order one of those due to my mistake for ordering just the one, thinking it comes as a set, and the head bolts. So those, I did get those coming, so hopefully I should be getting those here pretty quick for that other side. And then once I get those, then I'll get the heads bolted back down and get that all done. So that's all done, and then I'll get the new plugs to put in there and everything. I'm just trying to keep going as much as I can to get things figured out and all that. So yeah, so I just want to give you guys a quick little video update on the parts that we have gotten and where we're at with this and what we're waiting for to still come. So please, I really appreciate everybody watching the videos and everything, so I greatly appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, turn that bell notification on so you guys can keep up with this build and that build there. So this will probably be the last video for the LS build for this until I can get some more parts in and stuff. So my goal is to get this bracket ripped off and set it to the side and get a hold of ICT billet about it and see what they say. Again, like I said, I did take pictures, so I'll send it to them if they need it and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the other bracket back on and kind of keep going and getting stuff situated for that. So if I get the parts sooner, I'm not really sure. I haven't got a deadline on when I'm going to get the radiator and the wiring harness, so we're kind of waiting for those two pieces to go any further. So but if anything else comes up for this, I will be doing a video for that. But the next major video that we'll be doing is going to be with the boat over there, and we're going to be getting back on that, so because don't have too much left to do on it and stuff. So it's at least I got some other things I can do with that I haven't touched yet. So I've been kind of focusing on this build here. So so right now, that's just kind of a quick little video update what's going on. Just a little, again, like I said, was a little disappointed about this bracket. I was all excited about getting this put on there, but nothing I can do. I'll get a hold of ICT billet and get that figured out and see what they can do. If they can't figure nothing out, then I'll just run the old one and get it cleaned up and scrubbed up, make it look better than what it is, and we'll put it on there and run that and everything. I will be putting a new alternator on it, new throttle body, so that way at least it looks cleaner and stuff. So these items here, the alternator, the throttle body, and the water pump, is what came on the motor when I got it. But I will be replacing all that with new, fresh stuff, and then it'll also kind of help the look and stuff of the motor. So, so yeah, just a little disappointed again on this. So I know I've said that quite a bit on this video here. So we'll just keep plugging away and keep going and stuff. So again, I really appreciate you guys watching and stuff. And again, please like, subscribe, and turn that bell notification on, and we will see you guys on the next one. Thank you.